Hey there, interwebs, and happy Halloween. I'm the Doctor, and you are 100 Octillion Quarks. So, yesterday, I was at dinner with a friend of mine, and I remarked to her that every roommate has their quirks with an I, but she misheard me as saying has their quarks with an A. So of course we had to figure out how many quarks are in a human being. Now, bear in mind, we did have our smartphones on us with access to the internet and calculators, but I'll be damned before I cheat and use one of those on a problem as simple as this. I weigh about 125 pounds, but we need that in nice logical units of measure. So that's 55 kilograms, give or take, which is 55,000 grams. Now here's where we're going to make the big assumption. Human beings are mostly made of water, but we're going to assume that we are completely made of water. Like, you are just a human-shaped assembly or collection of water molecules. Now, I know from Gen Chems 1 and 2 that the molar mass of water is 18 grams per mole, because there's 2 hydrogen, which are 1 gram per mole, and 2 hydrogens, 1 oxygen, which is 15.994 or 16 grams per mole. Put that together, 18 grams per mole. Okay, so now we divide our mass by the molar mass of water. So you take 55,000 grams and divide by 18 grams per mole. So we're going to estimate that we have 55,000 grams divided by 20 grams per mole. Now 55,000 divided by 20 is 55 times 1,000 divided by 20. 1,000 divided by 20 is 50. 50 times 55 is 2,750 moles of H2O per human. Which is much nicer, don't you think? Now, with help from my friend, we remember that Avogadro's number is 6.022 times 10 to the 23rd things, molecules per mole. And we multiply that times our 2,750 moles per person. 6.022 times 2.75 times 10 to the 26th. Okay, we're going to round again for simplicity's sake, but we're going to round the 6 down and the 2 up, so that way it sort of roughly breaks even. And we get 6 times 3 times 10 to the 26, which is 18 times 10 to the 26 molecules per person. Well, there are 3 quarks per nucleon, and a nucleon is either a proton or a neutron. That's like a larger supercategory, if protons and neutrons are the subcategories. But anyway, so hydrogen has 3 quarks times 1 proton plus 0 neutrons times 2 atoms. And oxygen has 3 quarks times 8 protons plus 8 neutrons times 1 atom, which gives us in total 3 times 1 times 2 plus 3 times 16 plus 1, or 46 quarks per mole of H2O, times our 18 times 10 to the 26 molecules of H2O per person. And remember, no calculator, so we have to rewrite this as 3 times 18 times 18, which is 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 3 times 2 times 2, or 3 to the 5th times 2 squared, which comes out to 972 times 10 to the 26th, which is, final answer, 9.72 times 10 to the 28th quarks in a human being. But remember, this is all within an order of magnitude, so really you couldn't say that you have 1 times 10 to the 29th quarks in a human being, which is 100 octillion quarks. Now, I just happen to remember off the top of my head that if you took 100 octillion quarks and lined them up starting on the equator and headed for the sun, you would most certainly cease to exist in any recognizable form. Thanks, and have a nice day.